Okay, so hey guys, and today I'm back with the anime review, and this time it is the first season of My Hero Academia. So let's begin the review. Okay, so first let's talk about the characters of this anime. Deku was an amazing protagonist character by the end of the season, but at the beginning, he was kind of annoying. He was so extremely nice that it seemed too good to be true. Like, how can you be so helpful and forgiving to someone like Bakugou who bullied him daily? Talking about Bakugou, he was easily the best character of the season. He is basically the physical embodimentation of character development, and I love that. I love how Japanese entertainment understands the potential that a bully character has, unlike American entertainment, where for the most part bully characters are just those generic mini bad guys. His quirk is pretty strange but also interesting, but I don't think it was so good that it would make its user think that they have the best quirk in the entire world or something. I think the fault of Bakugou's overconfidence and arrogance doesn't go to his quirk, but the people around him who blindly praised him for his quirk. This is why too much praise is a bad thing. All Might seemed like a generic almighty superhero at first, but when we get to know that he has his weaknesses, he slowly starts upgrading as a character. So this is basically this anime's answer to the Superman problem, and I really like this answer. This weakness of All Might made stuff so much more intense at the end, and it just made him way better as a character in general. Todoroki was one of the more popular characters of the series, so I was pretty surprised to see that he wasn't introduced that early on as most characters. I guess it's kind of like Levi from Attack on Titan, even though he was introduced later on in the series and didn't get as much character development as the others, he won the audience with his badassery. Todoroki's quirk probably is my favorite one yet, probably because of how powerful it is and how cool it looks. His character design is also my favorite character design for any hero yet, and the other characters were okay too, I guess. Suyu and that bald-headed guy are just weird though. Okay, so now let's talk about the villains of this anime. And before I start talking about them, I just wanted to say that I really like how they are literally called villains in the show. Finally, a show where the characters call the villains exactly what they are. Villains. Got tired of all the monsters, the bad guys, and all the different names that other shows use for villains. Anyways, that dirty blob guy was so freaking annoying and he just wouldn't go away. He's a very bad first impression for the villains of this anime for me. Thankfully, it got better later on, both design and character wise. Tomura's design might seem weird at first, but it grows on you, and it grows on you so freaking well. We don't really get to know much about him in the first season, but that doesn't stop him from being intimidating and scary AF. We still get a glimpse of why he hates heroes during the final battle though, which was cleverly inserted in there, and I like that. Kurogiri's quirk is a pretty interesting concept, and if properly used can result in being very deadly, which it was at the end of the season. But what's even deadlier is the symbol of anti-peace, NOMU. This guy is so extremely creepy and disturbing, and everything about him just freaks me out. Him being overpowered just adds to that creepiness. I really don't like how they called him the symbol of anti-peace though. That sounds kinda stupid. Symbol of terror would be cliche, yeah, but it would also sound better. Okay, so now let's talk about the fight between Bakugou and Deku. It was absolutely amazing, and it also gave me my favorite moment of Bakugou from this season. This fight enhanced the characters while also giving us, the audience, some awesome and entertaining action. And that automatically makes it not just a good but an excellent fight. The climax of the fight was great too. Okay, so now let's talk about the final battle of this anime. It starts off in a pretty average way but gets good when All Might finally arrives. Still, it's pretty underwhelming for the finale of such a popular anime like My Hero Academia. Like, that was it? It was satisfying, surely, but I was just expecting more. That doesn't mean this final battle is bad though. I liked how the villains had a strategy ready to kill All Might, and they had come completely prepared. You don't see villains making strategies nowadays, but just attacking and destroying stuff. And All Might's fight with NOMU was absolutely fantastic and the highlight of the final battle. Okay, so this anime is pretty overrated. The first season of it, at least. It's still an excellent anime though, but all I'm saying is that it doesn't deserve to be one of the most popular animes of all time. Or I guess the first season just didn't work for me and it worked for everyone else, and that's why it's as popular as it is. Who knows? I was still pretty underwhelmed with it though. I guess my expectations were too high for it. Rating 9.5 out of 10. Best episode, episode 11. Okay, so yeah guys, and that was it for the video, and don't forget to like, comment, share, and of course subscribe. And so yeah guys, bye.